Alright people, here we are. So, we're wanting to make a standalone video about the Benchmark Clockworks Fender. And as y'all know, if you see my previous video, you know this Fender is not made for a 2020 Road King Special. But it's the Fender I wanted because I like the looks of it. So, like I always say, if you want something bad enough, you can make it fit. So, the main problem was the oil cooler on the front of the Road King, because Harley designed it with a swoop out like that, an angle, and it had a cheap plastic cover over it. I don't know why they made it like that, but the rear of the fender would hit that. So figured maybe I could put a chin spoiler on it, straighten it up, put a chin spoiler on it, but then it hit the chin spoiler too. So what I had to do was to get a cheap aftermarket chin spoiler from China, then get a metal radiator cover for, not sure what it was, Honda or Yamaha or something, for a metric bike, and then somehow combine those two, because you know the chin spoiler kicks out also. So I needed to take the Dremel tool, cut that plastic down, so that would eliminate the screen that came on the chin spoiler, would no longer be there. So it would just be an open gap. There's, you know, I had to cut the bottom of it out, I had to cut the sides off, and it would just, you know, so then I had to take the metal one and attach it to the plastic one to make a complete chin spoiler. So it was a long process. It was not horrifyingly expensive, but it wasn't cheap by all means. So put a couple pictures up on the process of putting it all together. And I had to do a lot of work, a lot of thinking about it, and you know, some points I thought I was done, and I wasn't, because the fender was still hitting it. Alright, ran into a little trouble with the new fender. As you seen, I was trying to put it on, and it does not fit. The new one, this is the stock one here, but the new one is making contact with this. So this piece is coming off. Because it sticks out too far, so got this, which goes on a metric bike. And as you can see, it's flat. Bring it out here in the sun so you can see. It's flat. It's going to go in there instead. Which will work out perfect. It had two mounting brackets back here. One here and one here, which I've taken off. And tomorrow we'll put this in a vise and bend it flat up like this. And also going to drill 2 holes here, and that will mount. I'm going to put 2 bolts through that where the stock radiator oil cooler cover, where the stock oil cooler cover mounts. Pull them 2 rubber grommets out. There's 2 holes there. That's how I'm putting 2 bolts through there. And all we gotta do is find out where to mount the top at, which I got a pretty good idea so far. We'll see. So here it goes. I think that's really gonna be cool looking. Oh, plus I'm gonna paint it black too, since it's chrome right now. Alright, here's what she looks like all painted up. Remember, it was chrome. I've glossed black. And what we're going to try and do is going to try and incorporate this with the chin spoiler I have on the Harley. We're going to have to fabricate the chin spoiler. I'll show you. The chin spoiler, we're gonna have to cut it down somewhere in here to keep this, get rid of this, to put the metal piece on there. How we're gonna do that remains to be seen, but we'll give it a best shot. So I'm gonna head out to my brother's. I got cutting wheels, Dremel tool, fasteners, the hardware to lock it down. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I won't film any of it, but I'll be back to show you the finished product. Peace. Alright, got the fabrication all done yesterday, me and my brother. We cut where the chin spoiler swoops out, kind of angles out like that. Cut the front of that down, cut the center of it out, then took the metal piece I had and fabricated it, put it on there, put it all together, put it on the bike. That's how it turned out. Hey, where the plastic metal come together, the way the plastic hides all this. Alright, like I said, we're going to take the chin spoiler upstairs, get it reworked, reprimered, repainted. Now she's ready to go back on. Quick look at her. Other modifications we had to do was to the oil cooler, because it sticks out too far. So, had to take it completely off, drill new holes in the bracket, and then we were able to set it back, because usually it sticks out to about here. Then we were able to set it back, reattach all the lines. Already tested it, it doesn't leak, it's working fine. So now we got it set back probably another 1/2 inch. See how all the fitment goes. Alright, get the chin spoiler installed, and we'll come back and see how she looks. Okay, we got the modified chin spoiler installed. Hopefully it's back far enough. We won't be making contact with the very expensive Fender from Clockworks, which looks phenomenal, by the way. Well, let's take a look at it. Now, this is by no means permanent or the way it's going to be 6 months from now. You know how it is. So this is our temporary fix for now. I think it looks pretty cool. It's okay. But now, I mean, if I hit a massive pothole, open sewer lid, something like that, that's why I don't ride in the city, but something like that, it will make contact, slight contact, but nothing serious. So that's pretty much it. That's almost 100% fabricated by me. It a lot of trial and error, a lot of headaches, a lot of, you know, thinking it was done, then it not being done, and thinking it was good enough and it not being good enough. So in fact, there's some things that I'm not crazy about that I would like to fix, which we will do at a later date, because it'll need to be, some parts need to be ground down and sanded, and I'll have to repaint the whole thing. But for now, I think it's about as good as it's gonna get, which is not bad.